This is so embarrassing, but I thought I had to make it. That guy, Gary, I met, oh my gosh, I met him on the train. Everything he told me was a lie. I should have Googled him and read everything. It's online, everything about him. His name's Gary Zamito, Zammito, and everything he told me was a lie. Absolutely everything from the get-go. So he had it planned to rob me, and he told me he loved me and would kiss me and just was so affectionate and did everything for me, treated me like a queen. And I believed everything he said, and everything he said to me was a lie. So you gotta be careful meeting strangers and just Google him. If I had just not trusted him and Googled him, and I would have read that everything he told me was a lie. So many lies he told me. And I got a motel room with him. I cashed my $1,500 SSI check. And I got a motel room with him and woke up and my bag was gone. He took all my medicine. I'm on SUBOXONE and I get deathly sick without it. He took my money. I had $1,500 plus money from panhandling, like $300. So he took my clothes, my medicine, my money, everything I owned. I woke up and couldn't believe it. My glasses are gone. My heart is broken. Oh my God. I am just beside myself. Oh God, this is not the first time this has happened to me either. This is like, I cannot tell you how many times this has happened to me. I get a motel room with somebody, but it's been so long since somebody's robbed me in a motel room, I let my guard down. I let my guard down, and then he pulled the rug. I was kinda getting used to being someone you love. And the day bleeds, and the night falls, and you're not here to get me through it all. James's dad isn't here to get me through it all. I put my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was kinda getting used to being someone you know. Now I'm all alone. I'll get a dog. Now I have to start all over. My life is unbelievable right now. I have to. You have no idea the hoops you have to jump through to get an ID these days. You have to go get medical records, a birth certificate, which is $23. You have to get a social security card, medical records to get a social security card, and then you have to make an appointment to get an ID, and then it takes 2 weeks to get your ID. So it's okay. My friend let me borrow the money for the birth certificate and the ID, and this really sucks. So in 2 weeks, so I'll have a couple more checks coming in, so it'll be okay. But the sad thing is, I can't let anyone in my life, because everyone I've ever let in my life, I'm not a gold digger, but everyone I've let in my life has robbed me for some reason. Except my kid's dad, he didn't rob me. So anyway, I'm so sad, I could cry, I could die. Life is so hard. He took my SUBOXONE and he knows you get deathly sick without it. And I just got it filled a week ago. And so I've just got it a detox, and they only let me in detox for 3 days. That's not enough to stop the withdrawals from SUBOXONE. SUBOXONE withdrawals is 3 brutal weeks. But I just ran across one of my old buddies, and he had SUBOXONE, and he gave me 4 strips of it, so I'm gonna just take them in little pieces and do what I gotta do to get my ID, and then I'm gonna get one more detox called Synacor. I just got out of the Haven today, and the Haven's fun. It's so much fun in there. Hopefully Synacor will be fun. But while I'm waiting on my ID to get mailed to me, I'll go to Synacor. Anyway, I'm sorry, Punky. I failed you again. I thought I got you a daddy and me a husband, and everything he said was a lie. He wasn't a Marine. Everything he told me was a lie. I can't believe that. He's a con man. I should have read everything online and then I would have known. But I didn't. I trusted him. I'm a horrible judge of character. I've been robbed so many times. SSI is like a curse, man. Just around LBJ Skillman, everybody knows I get it. And they rob me. I've been beat up almost to death, blood coming out my ears, my head, just so they could rob me and take my backpack and my phone and my money and my medicine. Life on the street's hard, but I'm going to get a truck driving job soon. And then I can sleep in the truck. And everything will be good. The truck driving job's gonna save my ass. I feel like I brought James into this world. I feel like I need to help him financially. My dream is to get my truck driving license, and I go tandem with somebody for a while to teach me how to do it. It's not gonna be easy. But I have driven a stick shift before in the Bahamas on the left lane. They drive on the left side. So I do know how to drive it, but it's a big rig. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to do it because I'm motivated and I have no other choice to make the money I want to make. And I want to support my son. I want to get him a car and I want to give him my goal numbers. I want to give him $13,000 that he deserves. Because I spent his child support money when he was little on lavish birthday parties and going somewhere every day. Every day for 8 years. We went somewhere new. Amazing Jake's, Six Flags, Chuck E. Cheese, trampoline gym. Every single day for 8 years. And I blew all his $2,000 a month child support on entertainment for him. And so I'm gonna truck drive and save up $13,000 and give it to him. And then I'll work on me, but he comes first. I'm gonna get him a $10,000 car on Marketplace and then give him 13 grand. I hope he doesn't get surgery with it. I will be so upset. It's for an apartment. Please don't get surgery with that. So, anyway, that's my goal. And I'm gonna do it. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm motivated. And I'm going through the hardest time I've ever been through my life right now. I have no money. No medicine, my sight meds are gone. He took my sight meds, my glasses are gone. Everything is gone. I had just cashed a $1,500 SSI check. Because I got some back pay from being in jail. And the stupid guy took it. while I was asleep in my pillow. Oh my god, you cannot trust anybody these days. Oh, you can't Google them because the proof is in the pudding. If I had to Google Gary Zamito, Zamito, his story to me was he was a Marine, a sniper, and did 33 years in jail and was just 2 months out of jail. And he said he had never even been to Taco Bell. That was a lie. He went in jail for prison for 33 years for murder. He said in the Marine Corps, somebody raped his niece and he went and murdered him. That was a lie. And then he said, well, I was in prison. I killed 11 people. He wasn't in prison. He went to jail one time in Wichita, Kansas. It shows his mugshot on Facebook. Everything he told me was a lie. I don't know how somebody could hug somebody and say, I'm making love to you and kiss them and tell them all these sweet things. And said, that he said to me and treat me so good, and everything he said from the get-go was a lie. From the beginning, he was planning on robbing me. Oh my god. And this is, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, and I let my guard down. I've got to get out of Dallas. There's so many conmen in Dallas. I've got to get out of here. Because I believe stuff people say. Unfortunately, I'm a horrible judge of character. God, this is horrible. And I got poison ivy to top it off. In Gary's backyard, we built a fire and he had poison ivy everywhere, and I've got it all over my legs. Anyway, I'm so depressed right now. I could die. I want to drink that sodium nitrate or whatever it's called that James talks about and just die. But the only reason I won't do that is because I feel the need to take care of James. I'm gonna get my trucking license and send him a bunch of money and take care of him. That's the only reason. I swear, if it went for him, if he wasn't alive, I would drink that stuff. Because I'm like, oh my god, it is so hard to start over in life without an ID. Oh my god, it takes so long, so many hoops to get your birth certificate and your social security card and your ID. You wait 2 weeks for the ID to come in the mail. So much stuff you have to do if you're homeless to get your birth certificate and your social security card. I already went to Methodist today and got, already got medical records, and I got medical records at the Haven. So now I just gotta get my birth certificate and my social security card. I'm so depressed now. I'm so sad. My heart is broken. Oh my gosh. James is probably like, she deserves it. No, I don't. I have been robbed so many times living on the street. Oh my god, I've got to get off the street and do truck driving. Because I have been robbed, I'm not joking you, probably 100 times. And when James lived with me, or when he lived with me, when he came to visit me, we he was depressed. We slept for like 6 days. And this guy I was kind of seeing thought James was my new boyfriend, so he set a fire, humongous fire on my porch. And there was one way in, one way out of my apartment, because the windows were nailed shut. And I said, James, help me put the fire out. And he was depressed because of all the TikTok stuff people were putting on him, saying to him. He just wanted to sleep. All we did was sleep for 6 days. I said, help me put the fire out. It was huge. He said it because there was like 100 cigarette butts and a plastic table and a plastic chair on the porch. And this dude, Philip, set the fire. Oh my God. And I said, don't call the fire department. I'll get kicked out for the fire because I'm on Section 8. And this dude I kicked out, I lost my Section 8 because I helped him and let him move in. But he left all his clothes in the living room, and I put his clothes out on the fire. That's what put the fire out. And buckets of water from the sink. I put this humongous fire out myself. It reached to the top of the ceiling. And it could have killed the neighbors too. And the neighbors didn't help me. My neighbor banged on the door, and I knew something was wrong. I was going to take a Xanax. If I had it, we would have died. But I didn't for some reason. And the neighbor went, bam, bam, bam. And I answered the door, and there was a humongous fire. And I put it out with clothes and some buckets of water. And James didn't help me. He just slept because he was so depressed. We slept together for 6 days straight because we were both depressed. But he's not depressed anymore. He's got a beautiful girlfriend. He's happy. I'm so happy for him. Yay. But I'm gonna truck drive. I feel the need, an obligation to give him money because I brought him in this world. And I want to help him. I wish he would go join the Navy for 2 years and he could bring his girlfriend along. And she could live on base. I don't know if he knows that. He could marry her and bring her along. I really wish he would invest his life in the Navy. And he said forever, medical, dental, everything, money. One day, if he ever needs disability, he could get, oh my gosh, a bunch of money and full disability. I really wish he would invest in the Navy. And it's the easiest boot camp too. I know he can do it. He's a great athlete, amazing athlete. And I know he would love traveling on the ocean, on a boat. He would love it. And it's only for 2 years, and I bet he would love it so much he would invest it for longer than 2 years. I bet he would. Because I was going to go in the Navy, and this guy, when I looked for my motel room before boot camp, he said, follow me. And I followed him, and I go to a room, and everybody is re-enlisting but me. And we played strip poker till 4 a.m. and drank wild turkey. And they said at 4 a.m., the drill sergeant's going to be there to take you to boot camp. I'm like, I'm drunk as shit. I'm not going to the Navy. So I ruined my life and drove off in my car and didn't go to the Navy. And I happened to meet a guy that night that was from the Bahamas. And I moved to the Bahamas for 3 or 4 years and lived the life and did carpentry. I learned carpentry. The guy charged $50 an hour for me, $50 an hour for him. So I know how to do carpentry, painting, pressure cleaning, putting on roofs. I'm not a big loser. I worked for Armada in Fort Lauderdale for 12 years. Armada Plaza Resorts on cruises and timeshares. I have my life and health insurance license. I've been in nursing school 3 years. I had 2 classes left, and I got a bad boob job, a botched boob job, and couldn't finish nursing school because it hurt so bad I couldn't get off the couch. I laid on the couch and took pain pills for a year and ruined my nursing school. I was making straight A's. Oh my God. See, I'm not a loser, but I've ruined my life making bad decisions. But truck driving is the best money I can think of I can make. I was just on Indeed the other night and applied at a ton of places. But I just got out of jail for a felony, first time in jail. And I need a company that will hire and give you a chance if you have a felony. I forgot what it's called, second chance. Well, I've ruined my life. I hope James listens to this, and I hope he won't ruin his life. He's young, and his brother ruined his life, he said, by doing drugs. And now he can and his brother's a felon for a kind of fentanyl. Now his brother can only work on yachts in Florida. That's it. He does good, but that's all he can do is work on yachts. And James has a clear record. I pray to God he will go into the Navy so he can support a family one day and learn how to be a man. And he is so smart. When he takes the ASVAB, I bet he gets a big bonus. Like his dad has 2 engineer degrees, 1 nuclear, and his dad got a $10,000 sign-on bonus. And my cousin Tyler got a $10,000 sign-on bonus. And they wanted him to be a nuclear engineer as well. And then my first cousin Jeff, he got a perfect score in his SAT. And what else? He was a valedictorian of his class in Lubbock at Monterey High School. His name's Jeff Horn. He is a genius. So there are smart people in my family. A lot of people in my family have been in the military, and they're doctors and lawyers. My cousin Ryan's a criminal lawyer in Texas, really good. Got 4 kids, big house, big mastercraft boat. My family are winners, and they have money, and I'm the black sheep, because I don't work. Ryan still loves me, but nobody else loves me just because I don't have a job. And everybody thinks I'm a loser. It's so sad. When I don't have a husband, I march to the beat of my own drum. And I'm an outcast. But James is kind of following in my footsteps. But I hope he doesn't. I hope he hears this and joins the Navy, because he'll love traveling Westpac to Hawaii and traveling around the world, and he can marry Kim and she can go with him. I hope he listens to this, and I hope he goes in the Navy, because my mom won't encourage him to go to school. James is so smart. He can go to school and pass math and algebra. He is so smart. I am dyslexic and have a learning disability with math. I have to cheat in algebra, pre-algebra. In nursing school, I got tutored by a Venezuelan girl in a way I never understood, and I got a 98 on the test. I got a 78 the first time and a 98 the second time. I went to a private school and they make you get a higher grade. Because there's been some people that have messed up and stuff. So they make us have a higher standard at a private school. So the math test that you had to pass at my school, I think it was like an 81. I'm trying to think an 80 or 85. And I got like a 78 the first time and a 98 the second. And then I had OB left and Med Surge, 2 classes left. And I got a boob job. Because I thought I gotta hurry and get a boob job while I have the money. Because I'm gonna need to support myself or get a husband when I get big boobs. Somebody wanna marry me. But no, didn't happen. I've been banned from the online body rubs and all that stuff, the naughty stuff, the prostitution. I've been banned for 8 years. I tried to sign up to do a body rub the other night, and I have a new ID and it's still me, unfortunately. I have no idea why. Because I was using another girl's picture, that's why. Anyway, this video is forever, and I've said I'm not making any more videos. But I haven't been talking about James' life. I'm talking about my sorry life. I'm talking about what a loser I am. I'm just so sad that this guy got me. He took all my money, so much money he took from me. Oh my God. I'm so screwed. I'm not screwed. I'm just gonna have to go live in a homeless shelter to survive for 2 weeks till I get my ID, and then I'll be okay. And I need to hurry and go to truck driving school. That's gonna be my saving grace. Because my brother's a truck driver. He's got a 3.8 at Texas Tech in Spanish. My brother's a genius. And he truck drives because he didn't want to get held down by a corporate job. So he's a truck driver and drives for 1 year and eats pies once a day. Just a little bit, like $2.99 pies. And then my brother goes to Thailand for a year. And he likes the time. And the ladies of the night. He ain't in love with them. He's got yellow fever. So he goes to Thailand and he truck drives for a year and makes $100,000. So that's my goal. To go to truck driving and make as much as I can. I read the other day the first year you make like 65 grand, which is fine with me. As long as I get 10 grand, the first 10 grand, I get James a car. I want to get him a cool car. Something flashy as possible. And then 13 grand that he was owed. He thought my mom was gonna give him the 13 grand she was supposed to with the child support from his dad. But she didn't. Because shit happens. Her husband died. And she needed the child support to survive. So she spent James's college money surviving. But I used to have thousands of dollars from the back page. I used to make thousands. And me and James had a lot of money, and I gave him lots of money growing up. I got a cool boob job, I got surgery. So James had money growing up. I threw him $7,000 to $10,000 lavish birthday parties. We gave everybody goodie bags, good stuff in there. He had a good life with me until he got taken away at 8. And it's for no reason at all. From the police. I did nothing wrong. They thought I was selling drugs. No. I just had friends and people in and out. In and out. I was not selling drugs. And they said, we're gonna find something on you, and we're gonna get you good. And they did. They got James taken away. And I'm gonna, I never got him back. My fault. Never got him back. I'm sorry. I failed him as a mom. But I'm gonna make it happen next week. I tried driving. And I'm gonna try my hardest to do good. Because my dream is to get him a car and 13 grand. I know I can do it. Because I'm good at making money once I get a job. I'll find a way to give him what I feel like I own. But I did spoil him for the first 8 years. Too bad he got taken away because he had a good life with me. No rules. I let him eat whatever he wanted. But she got mad at me about. He said, I was so skinny with you because I never ate. I said, I let you get whatever you wanted to eat. And unfortunately, I didn't stock the fridge full of food. Because I don't eat that much. But I always bought him dinner. I usually eat dinner when I go to sleep. I so should not put this online. I just was gonna put up a quick video about how this guy robbed me. James is so going to kill me. My mom said no more videos. But this isn't really about his life, it's about my life and me being a loser. And the mistakes I made. I could have had it all. Nursing school. I had 2 classes left. The Navy, which the devil got me and tempted me. And I went with somebody and drank wild turkey till 4 a.m. till the drill instructor came. I went to school on a volleyball scholarship in St. Pete, Florida. And I worked for Armada for 10 years on cruises and vacations. I worked for another timeshare company for a couple of years on timeshares, making 10 grand some days. So I'm not a total loser. I've had some great jobs. It's just I've been really depressed and Strange got taken away and he won't talk to me. And it's really depressing and hard to get on my feet because I'm missing so bad. It really is depressing, and my mom has no sympathy for me. I like that song. I'm at a payphone trying to call home. All of my change I spent on you. Where the time's gone, baby, it's over. Well, the plans we made were true. If happy ever after did exist, I wish to be holding you like this. All those fairy tales are full of shit. One more fucking love song, I'll be sick. I'm at a payphone. That's my song to her. And to Gary, the guy that just robbed me, took everything I own. How evil can you be? To take my medicine that I need or else I get deathly sick for 3 weeks. My SUBOXONE. Take my ID. Birth certificate. What else? Birth certificate. And social security card. All my money, oh my god, and all my clothes, and I had another phone, a nice phone, T-Mobile phone, he took everything out. I'm gonna pay. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was kinda getting used to being someone you love. And the day bleeds in the night falls, and you're not here to get me through it all. I put my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was kinda getting used to being someone you love. I could sing this better, but I don't want anyone outside here. Hey, do y'all like Miley's new song, Something Beautiful? It's like rock and psychedelic. And y'all talk about James's face getting disformed. Look at Miley's face in Something Beautiful. Look at what she's doing to her face. She's gonna end up like Michael Jackson. I mean, she's got way too big of teeth. The veneers are too big. I liked her little teeth. They were so cute. And now she's getting like cheek implants. And God only knows, Miley is starting to look plastic big time. That breaks my heart. Because remember the last episode of Hannah Montana, she took the wig off. She looked absolutely beautiful. Just natural beauty. And now, in that Something Beautiful video, her face, oh my gosh. I love Miley, I'm a super fan. I hate talking bad about her, but she really is overdoing it with the plastic surgery. Hopefully James doesn't get mad with me posting this. It's nothing bad about him. I haven't talked anything bad about him. It's about me being a loser. And ruining all the chances I had in life to do stuff. Like in Florida, I was on a volleyball scholarship. I got in a horrible car wreck. I could have sued and got a bunch of money instead of playing volleyball, because I knew I wasn't going to get to play for long because my coach picked my classes and picked algebra for me, and I'm dyslexic and can't do algebra. And growing up, for some reason, they never put me in special classes, even though I failed math all the time. But then I started cheating to pass. Oh well. My life has been tough. It really has. And so is James. Jesus showed up for me one time when I was under a bridge. I shot up heroin and fell asleep, and Jesus popped up. And I stood up, and thunder came out of his mouth, roar, and it blew me on my back. I fell back on my back. It was so loud, and it scared me to death. And then I was like outside of my body, and bubbles blew through my hair. It was so weird. And it happened 2 times in a row for some reason. And then I Googled after that, what does Jesus' voice sound like? And it said like thunder. And that's what came out of his mouth. That was Jesus, I promise. And after that, I got off SUBOXONE and got on methadone. No, I was on heroin, sorry. I got off heroin, walked to the methadone clinic, and it was Sunday and they were closed, so that was a nightmare. But anyway, I got my life together after I saw Jesus. I got on Section 8 immediately. I got off heroin that day. James has seen God before. He'll kill me. Talking about it, I'm not going to talk about it. You won't tell me what God said during a DMT experience. I'm dying to know. Oh my God, this is a 40-minute video, and people are going to say, this is so boring. It's just about my life and all the chances I've had and what a loser I feel like I am. But I'm motivated to change my life and do truck driving and help James. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Put him first and get him a cool looking car, and then give him 13 grand that I hope he didn't get plastic surgery. I hope he'll get himself a cool apartment or something, just not plastic surgery. But I am gonna do that. Truck driving school. I'm good at making money when I get a job. I've been applying everywhere on Indeed.com lately. And my cousin went to a temp agency and she didn't have a degree and she got a job at Microsoft and has a $400,000 house, a brand new BMW. And she married a guy at Microsoft, and now they're living in the Caribbean, working remotely for Microsoft. And she didn't even have a degree. That's amazing. But I'm gonna do something. If truck driving didn't work out, which it should, I'm gonna try so hard. I'll go for a temp agency. Because my last job in Dallas was called Help Me to Buy, and I made $4,700 a week selling computer packages. And James was young when I worked there, and I spoiled him to death. I got him so many presents and a ukulele every year. That's how he learned how to play the ukulele and then the guitar and all that. Anyway, I hope this isn't boring. I'm just depressed because I got robbed. Anyway, I hope James isn't mad. I haven't said anything about him. It's just about me. I just wanted everybody to know my American dream didn't come true yet. Alright, later.